Welcome back, everybody. Today we're here to talk about The Walking Dead Season 10, Episode 6, and this will be my review of the episode. Pretty good episode. If you haven't seen it, go check it out and come back to this review, as this review will contain spoilers. Also, if you're a fan of the show, be sure to subscribe for more Walking Dead content, but let's get into it. So yeah, like I said, I thought the episode was pretty good. The last 15 minutes in particular, though, I really liked. You guys let me know in the comments down below, how did you like the episode? What did you like about it? Let me know down there in the comments. I want to start off with the Negan and Beta stuff because that was the most exciting for me. I really wish we saw where the episode ended off, like how it ended off, because it seemed like they got into a fight at the end of last episode. Negan said like, come here, and he just kind of jumped at Beta, and it ended off there, and that was like a great cliffhanger. But this episode just picked up where Negan was captured, so I really wish we saw where the episode ended off and maybe even seen like a little fight there. We didn't really get much action between those two. It was just Beta just pushing Negan around. So I just wish there was a little bit more, but I still really enjoyed the interactions between those two. There was a lot of humor between those two, and I loved it. Honestly, I think humor works pretty good in The Walking Dead for the most part, because we're so familiar with these characters that if they slide in jokes here and there, it works because it's just funny. And, you know, since we like the characters, the humor comes off pretty good. So I love the bickering back and forth between those two. I like Negan's jokes. All that was really good. Beta is really interesting this season because we're seeing him having a lot of problems with Alpha, which we didn't see last season. And I'm interested to see if it's going to cause his own downfall, because Alpha even questioned him this episode, saying that this is the second time you've questioned me. So we'll see where that goes. And we saw at the end there that Negan did earn Alpha's trust. So these people are getting past Beta and getting to Alpha, just like Gamma did. Just like that one other Whisper who was crying and Beta wanted to kill her right away. But Alpha let her live, and now Negan. So I'm really interested to see if Beta's going to cause his own downfall, or what's going to happen to Beta. Or is Beta going to be right and Alpha's going to be the one to regret it? So we'll see, but I'm liking the conflict among the Whispers. The Daryl and Carol stuff, I also like that, and that also got interesting towards the end. Like all these little things they have going on throughout the episode. Like during the episode there might not be that much going on, but during the last 15 minutes it really escalated. Like I love that sequence at night when they saw the Whispers and they went after them. And that was such a well done sequence. It was super creepy seeing like the walkers among the Whispers, and that was like a really well done thing, because we saw like the walkers walking past Daryl, and then the Whispers would just like stop there, and that was just super creepy and well done, and I love that. And I love the theme of fear they're using this season. We saw it also with Sadiq throughout the season, in this episode also. But just, I love when the Whispers are on screen because they're just so creepy. Even, like, especially when they're just walking around with walkers, because that's even more creepier to me. So, that whole sequence at night with Daryl and Carol was awesome. And then speaking of the Whispers, it looks like Gamma also did taint that water, because that's what it looked like she was doing last episode. And we're seeing that people are getting sick at the communities, and I think that's going to be a big part into changing the minds of people who don't want to go to war, because right now the groups are conflicted. Some of them are divided, like, do we want to go to war, do we not want to go to war? But after seeing what Gamma did, and they're poisoning essentially their water, yeah, a lot of people who maybe didn't want to go to war at first, they definitely want to go fight now, because that's just super messed up, and it's, you know, just a threat to their life and their health and their family. So I think that's going to be the big outcome of this situation, that it's going to change the minds of a lot of people who maybe didn't want to fight at first, but now they do want to go fight the Whisperers. And then I want to talk about that radio, because after watching this episode, I think that was Stephanie. Now, I'm not going to get too much into comics and stuff like that, but I think it's going to be Stephanie. I think it's going to set up the next chapter of The Walking Dead after the Whisper War, which I think it's an awesome move to set it up this early, because in case anybody is bored of the Whispers, I don't think anybody was really bored of the Whispers just yet, but they don't want Whispers fatigue, just like they had Savior fatigue. So they added in this new group to get us excited and to set up the next storyline, which is awesome. And I can't wait to see what happens. I think her saying that keep it between us pretty much confirmed that it was Stephanie, because I think Eugene is just going to talk to her, and then maybe towards the end of the Whisper War or after the Whisper War, he's going to reveal this person to everybody else, and that's going to set up the next chapter. So I'm super excited about it. I can't believe they set it up this early. It's awesome to hear. I mean, I can believe it, but just like the fact that the Commonwealth is so close to the show already is like mind-blowing because it's moving so fast. But I am excited for it. You guys let me know your thoughts and opinions about it. I mean, it might not even be Stephanie. What if it's somebody else? Because The Walking Dead is like AMC's The Walking Dead is a huge universe, so essentially it could be anybody. But I think it is gonna be someone connected to this show, not the other properties. But we'll see. You guys let me know all your thoughts and opinions about it in the comments down below. So overall, pretty good episode. I like how these episodes have multiple things and multiple groups going on at the same time, because if these episodes only had one person or one group like we've had in the past, that would really affect it, because if you look at what's going on with each person, maybe not that much happened, but since there's multiple stuff going on in these episodes, it really saves it. Because let me just say, the character stuff this season is off the charts. The way they've written these character stories this season is pretty amazing, because like the Whisper stuff, the Hilltop stuff with Magna and her people, and the Alexandria conflict and the Sadiq stuff, all this stuff is really interesting to me. So I'm not bored by any of it, and that means they did a pretty good job, I think, because even though there isn't that much maybe going on Whisper war wise, the character stuff is amazing and very intriguing, which is great. But yeah, only 2 more episodes left in the first half. Be sure to stay tuned for my episode 7 trailer breakdown by hitting the subscribe button. Things are going to be picking up pretty quick, I think, and it's going to be some big stuff going on in these last 2 episodes, I think. So you guys let me know all your thoughts and opinions about episode 6 in the comments down below. What do you want to see happen in the final 2 episodes? What are you most excited for? Let me know in the comments down below. I am going to wrap it up there, so hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, be sure to leave a like rating, and for more Walking Dead videos just like this, hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.